Hello everyone, this is Zach from TradeVSA. So this short video here, I would like to share with you how normally I look into market stages and how I use the indicator to help me out. Okay, whether should I go for a trades or not. Okay, so again, this video here not to do any, I'm not doing any buy call, but just want to share with you how I use some of these methods to help me out to give me a better edge, okay, whenever I want to trade. So do remember, especially for members who are using the market stages indicators, I'm not using purely this indicator for me to look for entry or exit, but this is again to help me out to determine the overall direction of the market. Okay, by looking into momentum. Okay, I think this is some things that's I would like to highlight. Okay, so mainly I'm looking into momentum. Okay, whenever I'm look into market stages. Okay, so again, just a very quick one. Green representing there is uptrends coming up. Okay, gray is weakening in the trend. Okay, weakening in the trend can be from uptrend to downtrend. Okay, or probably it's a sideways. Okay, so red is downtrend. Okay, so red is which means yes, the trend is really weakening. So, okay, going below certain support level. So for example, over here, like I say, the gray can be weakening from downtrend, okay, or maybe the weakening from the uptrend. Okay, so depending on the gray is below zero or above zero. Okay, so there are a few ways usually I use it to ensure there's a confirmation of the certain trend. Okay, by using this market stages. Okay, now a few things also you will see from this market stages is that there are different colors of lines. Okay, so of course for me I'm usually look for long, okay, long trades, okay, which is I buy low sell high, right? So I'll focus on anything is above zero. So of course for those who trade FCPO, you can focus on below zero line. Okay, so definitely first rules is that usually I don't buy anything that is touching the red line. Okay, I think Martin do highlight the other day as well. So it's not that you cannot buy at all. Okay, like I said, I'm not using this indicator purely for buy or sell, but just I want to for me to see, okay, what is the momentum currently. So if let's say it hits the red line, okay, normally it actually shows that the momentum is very strong and the chances for them to make a pullback is very very high. So of course my ideal and best place for me to enter a trade is from the zero to the green or maybe to the yellow areas. Okay, because this is the area that chances for them to do a pullback is good, and the support areas. Okay, so again, just want to write it down over here. So again, red line. Okay, this is momentum. Okay, this to climatic movement. So there's a potential. I just put it P pullback. Okay, so you know. Okay, potential pullback. Okay, so the best area for me is above zero. Okay, so this is green. Yep, it's a potential entry areas. Okay, so this is the area that I'm looking for because this is the area that is actually very very close to support. Okay, so again, by using this few information where, like for example, this area, right, you will notice that what is the sound strength is available at the time. Okay, so maybe you want to spot some good spring around this area, good NS in this area. Okay, before they try to hit certain resistance again. Okay, now this is some of the quick uh, things, okay, you need to know, okay, by using these market stages. Okay, now a few things also I'll look into by looking into purely on market stages itself is that first of all, if let's say the downtrend here is too wide and big, okay, like for example over here we know that the background is very very big. Okay, now if you notice this red area and this red area is kind of different. Okay, now this area, most of the red bar actually is above the green line, so which means yes, it's weakening, it's downtrending, maybe, okay, short term is downtrending, but it's not that bad. Okay, maybe the momentum is very slow, okay, on this downtrend. So potentially they might do a shakeout, okay, and before they hit some resistance. Okay, so this is the one that we want to wait for them to turn to green, or if not, like I said, you can wait for them to make a pullback which is turned to gray. Okay, still over trend 40. Make sure when they hit red colors line, you don't want to see UT. Okay, like for example here it didn't hit the red. Okay, but it show UT. Okay, I will show you a few more example, right? So if let's say it hits rate, but make sure there's no climatic volume UT bar, subsequently they make a pullback. So this is maybe a chance for you to look for a healthy pullback types. Okay. Now when the price drop and the red line getting wider, now this is the one that we want to wait for confirmation of reversal most of the time. Okay. Now again, this video here, focus more on daily chart. Okay, I'm focusing more on daily chart. If you are using in hourly chart, you can do it as well. Okay, so normally I do is that, of course, if let's say you miss the green pentagon above 2040s over here, okay, and currently I think they are about to touch the red line. Okay, so maybe the chances for them to do a pullback is very very high. Okay, so what you do is that I think be slightly a bit more patient. Okay, wait for them to make a pullback. Probably turns to gray colors. Okay, then this is the area that we want to look for a potential low risk entry. Again, remember, above zero, close the green line. Okay, so this is the area I want to look for. Again, sound strength. Okay, it's very important in the area as well. Now let's look into different example. I got first one. This is PADINI, by the way. Then we move to IREKA. Okay, so now IREKA also the same things. If you look into these good trends over here, right? We got a pretty green market stages. Okay, so here a nice trending market. Okay, of course in between we got some gray. Again, gray in this kind of trending market is always representing there is a pullback area is coming. Right, so here it hits the top. Subsequently, what happens? Pullback. Okay, now remember, in one of the training section, Martin said sometimes it hits the rate. If let's say there's no uptrust, there's no climatic volume, probably want to let them to run for another 5 to 6 days. Okay, but again, let me emphasize this again. Market stage is not for you to buy and sell, but it's for you to at least have a plan what to do next. Okay, so let's say it hits the rate, you have to think, okay, when to take profit. Okay, probably you want to take 1/2 first, or maybe 1/3 first. Okay, or maybe you want to wait for some weakness, or maybe you want to wait for red pentagon. I will try to take the first profit. Okay, so these are a few ways you can do. All right, so this is representing that there is chances for them to do a pullback. Okay, now the next thing is that you want to watch out, okay, for this area. Okay, so again, in this area it seems like there's lots of red candles. Okay, dropping below the green color line, represent there's lots of sellings going on, but the price actually stay. Okay, if you watch closely, okay, again we combine with some of the chart readings over here. So even though the selling is huge, but if you realize that they actually didn't go lower, okay, it actually didn't go lower, so there's a chance for them to make a pretty good support. Okay, price goes up. Okay, again, this is currently hitting the red line. Okay, you can notice it's hitting the red lines already, and we got a small tiny upthrust. Okay, now of course by the time doing this video here, it's still in gray colors, right? Hopefully it will continue to make a small pullback. Okay, and then it dropped back to the zero and green areas. Okay, so again, this is an area that we want to look for a low risk entry. Okay, make sure plenty of sound strength. Okay, when this happens. Okay, so example here, green, gray. Okay, sound strength. Okay, green, gray, sound strength. Okay, so this is the things that we want to look for, right? So this is what IREKA. All right, probably I just want to share with you a few more. I think PMETAL also having a kind of like nice setup because it just turns to green after some red. Okay, so again, few things that you will notice over here. Now different chart have different type of market stages patterns. Okay, but once you understand the lines and the meaning of the lines, then I think should be quite easy for you. Okay, now for example over here, right, this is again a sideways reaccumulation, right? So what we have from this market stages indicator is that here drop below the green. Okay, here drop below green, green line. Okay, here drop below green line, here drop below green line, but here actually stay above green line. Okay, so this is like telling you that yes, heavy selling, yes, some heavy selling, and the selling is getting lesser. Subsequently it turns to green. Okay, subsequently it turns to green. So again, the same information I think we do see over here, right? Lots of bar actually touching the green line. Okay, here got plenty as well. Okay, I think got like 4-5 bars over there, right? 4-5 bars over here. So here getting lesser. Okay, you notice that yeah, it's touching, but probably most of them is above, okay, the green line. Okay, so maybe the selling is reducing. Okay, so it turns to green at the moment. Okay, I think I highlight PMETALs as well in one of my live Facebook because it actually make a shake up. Okay, chart pattern one, make a shakeout, market stages turning back to green. Okay, after some less weakness, okay, in the charts over here. So current touching the yellow line, okay, of course the risk to reward is not that good anymore. Like I say, best is that you want to look for above zero, okay, just between the green line, sound strength. Okay, so hopefully it will make a pullback soon. Okay, again going back to here with plenty of sound strength for us to look for. Okay, now last one before I close my video over here. So however, okay, I think there are again different type of market stages. Okay, just want to share with you few more, okay, so that you know how to apply accordingly, right? So here definitely is downtrend. Okay, this is definitely downtrend because most of the candle is below the green line. Okay, so here goes up a little bit. Now whenever, if you notice, right, again similar like uptrend, okay, let's say lots of green. Okay, I don't have any example, like let's try PMETAL. Okay, just want to share with you how you're going to look into this. Okay, so if you have okay, lots of green, like for example here, lots of green. Okay, even though it turns to, sorry, let me highlight this again, lots of green over here turns to red, which means that yes, it might be a temporary pullback in the uptrend. Okay, and subsequently goes up. So if you look into however, because the background lots of reds, okay, this market stages is in downtrend, even though it turns to green, but it might be a temporary. Okay, so similar one like uptrend, but just the opposite. Okay, again for members, if you understand this, type of A for me at the comments below, type of B for me if you don't understand this. Okay, so probably I will cover more related section, okay, moving forward in for the market stages. So now the few things again we want to look into is that once they hit back again to the main support areas, okay, yes, there will be still weakening in the trend, but if you notice, the weakening in the trend is getting lesser and lesser. Okay, which means weakness getting reducing. Okay, maybe some trend is coming back. Okay, now subsequently hits the rates, goes up. Okay, so the next thing you want to do, you want to wait for deeper pullbacks. Okay, again, I leave up to you why you want to enter, but my preference choice is always between zero to green. Okay, if needed to green and yellow. Okay, provided your risk to reward is good that time. Okay, now this is just some of simple way how I use it for my market stages. So like I said, for those that who probably got some questions, okay, just comment below in this video here, and I'm going to do if needed to, I will do another section, okay, for this market stages indicator.